What is up, football fans? Today we are going to be watching Super Bowl 51, and here are your AFC champions, the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, they're led by Andy Dalton, AJ Green. They don't have Giovanni Bernard today because he's injured, but Jeremy Hill will be replacing him. They have a very good running back combo. And here is your NFC champions, the Detroit Lions, led by Adrian Barnes and OJ McGrady. These two guys came into the NFL as rookies. The whole team is a rookie squad, undrafted rookies. Adrian Barnes led the league in passer rating, and OJ McGrady was 41 yards off of 2,000 yards this season. He also led the league with rushing touchdowns with 16. Yeah, so both coaches looking for their first Super Bowl victory. As the Super Bowl kicks off as Tate will just take a knee in the end zone. That'll bring the Bengals to the 25-yard line. Here's Andy Dalton trying to pass it to Eifert there, but it's incomplete. Now, Andy Dalton is in shotgun, 2nd and 10, and he finds his man right there, Hill, the replacement for Giovanni Bernard, for a first down. And so 1st and 10, Andy Dalton drops back to pass, and he throws it to AJ Green for another first down. This Bengals offense is moving early on in the game. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Andy Dalton drops back to pass again, and he finds LaFell, a free agent acquisition. That was on their number one corner, Akiba Rice. And there's Jeremy Hill for 7 yards. And here's Andy Dalton dropping back to pass. He finds his man AJ Green, and he gets cracked there by Dwayne Cromartie. Now, 2nd and goal for the Bengals. Andy Dalton is going to get sacked right there, which will bring up a 3rd and goal. And Andy Dalton drops back to pass, and he has all day to throw, and he still gets sacked by Brett Jones. And this is going to lead to a Bengals field goal, and we will see the Lions' first drive. Yeah, the Bengals will gladly take that 3-0 lead early on. That was ankle breaker from OJ McGrady, arguably the best running back in the NFL, and here he is. He breaks loose. Nobody's going to be able to catch him. He's the fastest player. He's one of the most athletic players in this league. You got to stack the Bucks if you want to. That's what they did. They played goal line for some reason, questionable play call from the Bengals, but now they're down by 4 midway through the first quarter, as Andy Dalton checks it down to LaFell for a 5-yard gain. They're just picking at Akiba Rice right there. No. Jeremy Hill for a first down on 2nd and 4. He has 12 yards so far today. Another handoff to Jeremy Hill with a nice juke move, but he doesn't gain anything. Now 3rd and 8 for the Bengals. Andy Dalton drops back to pass, and he's going to get sacked right there by Butler, his first sack of the day. Andy Dalton's been sacked 3 times so far. Here's OJ McGrady, gets stuffed up. That's what they were hoping to do on that goal line situation that they thought they were in. Here's Dante Shepard, one of their best wide receivers, for a 39-yard gain. Adrian Barnes' first pass of the day was a 39-yard gain. Now 1st and 10, Adrian Barnes is going to launch it up, overthrows his man, and it's almost picked off by Ioka. Yeah, that was a horrible throw, but he's just lucky that nothing happened, and there they are just rushing it for a yard, and they're just going to kick the field goal to go up by a full 7 points. No, they missed it. He didn't have the power. It looked like it went in right there, but it ended up missing, and the Bengals have a pretty good field position as they just crossed the 50-yard line. 2nd and 8, a handoff to Hill for a first down. They're at the 25-yard line now. Here is a 2nd and 6. Andy Dalton is going to be doing a handoff to his man Hill. Doesn't gain much. Here's a 3rd and 9. Looks like they're having no running back this play, so you know it's a pass. Here's Andy Dalton having forever to throw, and there's his man LaFell just cooking up today. Yeah, he's got 3 catches already. The Lions are playing a zone coverage, and Andy Dalton is just picking this defense apart. There's a huge tackle there, but Khalil Malone, he gets injured. So Barry Abdullah will be the replacement. Here's a 3rd and 7. Jeremy Hill gets stuffed up. Good tackle by Barry Abdullah, the replacement. And here he goes. He tries to throw it deep, and he mosses on him. Great catch by Darren Beckham. Now, a screen play to OJ McGrady gets maybe a yard right there, which will bring up a 3rd and 10. Adrian Barnes looking to pass, rolls out, throws it on the run, and he finds Chris Thomas for the first down. Yeah, that was a great play by their tight end, knowing that his quarterback was rolling out. And here's a touchdown. No, he rips it out at the last second. What a play by Adam Jones. 3rd and 7. Adrian Barnes is going to launch it to Randy Washington again, and it's incomplete. Kind of being predictable there, just going to their big man, Randy Washington, and yeah, so there's a 1st and 10, but he gets stuffed up there. There's a 2nd and 3. Andy Dalton is going to be getting sacked again. Brett Jones. Brett Jones is having a huge first half. The Bengals got to make some adjustments next half. Yeah, here's, again, all-time. And he just misses his man. And then they're just going to take a knee, and that's going to be halftime. Yeah, so your Super Bowl 51 halftime score is 10-6. Yeah, it's a pretty close game right here. They've been doing a pretty good job at stuffing up O.J. McGrady, except for that long touchdown run, but besides that, they've been doing pretty good. There's an insane catch from O.J. McGrady. He just mosses on somebody that's like 9 inches taller. Not really 9 inches, but he's got nasty great athleticism as we see him running in all the way to the 1-yard line. Yeah, so 1st and goal for the Lions as they do a screenplay to Shepard for a touchdown. Now they're going to be taking a 2-possession lead here, and the Dolphins need to be, the Bengals need to be picking this up. Here's Tyler Eifert for a 1st down, and he gets knocked out of bounds by Akeem Rice. Now 1st and 10, play action, Andy Dalton throwing to Eifert. Nice sideline grab there from Tyler Eifert. That was a great catch. They need to get him going. They need to get him going to set A.J. Green and LaFell into their places. There's the sack from Butler again. So now it's going to be 3rd and 12. Andy Dalton looking, and he misses his man. So now it's a 3rd and 10. O.J. McGrady gets... how do you allow that? That's just embarrassing for the Bengals. That's just embarrassing. But here's O.J. McGrady again on 3rd down. He couldn't convert it. So now the Dolphins... I don't know why I keep saying Dolphins, but Bengals have the ball on 3rd and 3. They convert it. So here's Andy Dalton. He's going to be handing it off, but it's a play action, and he's going to be throwing it to Tyler Eifert for a 1st down. Now, they're just picking apart this zone. They're looking to go towards the sidelines a lot. Yeah, they don't really need to. They have plenty of time, and there's a good play for Tyler Eifert, and Andy Dalton is looking to run it with That's Hill. Embarrassing. The Lions only had 3 down linemen on that play. And the field goes blocked to end the 3rd quarter, as the Bengals do not get anything off of that possession. And here's O.J. McGrady again. He's getting a big gain off of that, and it's going to set up a 3rd and manageable. So now their man Cooper, play action, and he's going to pass it to his man there for a 1st down. That's a huge play on 3rd and 1. That was a nice play action there from Adrian Barnes. He's going to launch it deep, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Randy Washington making a huge catch right there. He's been accused of using Stickum this season, but we're just going to lay it off. That's a great play from his receiver there, and that's a great play from the safety. That play could have been a touchdown. They faked that screen and sent their man deep, but the Lions defended it very well, as the Lions get a 9-yard gain right there. 2nd and 1 for O.J. McGrady. And he's off again. They cannot defend these pitch plays. He is off to the races, and it's going to be another touchdown for O.J. McGrady. You got to guard this man. And I don't know why they're playing goal line situations when there's 60 yards to go. I know. I don't get that one, but okay. Here's Andy Dalton trying to get a miracle comeback here, and it's his man Eifert. Here's Jeremy Hill, gets a nice gain right there, but he gets cracked. Here's a 2nd and 1. Andy Dalton finds his man LaFell for a huge gain. That's a huge block from his man, and he looked like he wanted to get blocked. I know, he looked like he was scared to get hit from LaFell. But that was a nice play from LaFell, and it's a fumble, and the Bengals recover it. Somehow the Bengals recovered that. They are getting very lucky right there. 2 minutes left. I doubt they can make a comeback, but here's a touchdown for A.J. Green, his 1st touchdown of the game. The Bengals' 1st touchdown of the game comes in the 4th quarter. Now 1st and 10 for the Lions. Adrian Barnes is going to launch it deep to Randy Washington, and it's picked off by the Bengals. Now that is a great play from Williams. That's a huge mismatch. Randy Washington's fumble. Akeem Rice gets the best of LaFell in the 4th quarter. Now that is probably going to be your ball game, but the Lions are some savages. They're trying to run. That's a bad score from Adrian Barnes. A draw play for O.J. McGrady, and he's going to score, make it 38-13. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if OJ McGrady gets Super Bowl MVP. You just saw he has 3 touchdowns right there. He's probably close to 200 yards as well. He hits AJ Green right there. And Andy Dalton is trying to come up with the miracle, but his O-line is just... Brett Jones, 4.5 sacks today. A great Super Bowl performance from him. Yeah, and this is great coverage from the Lions. I mean, they're playing good coverage, and it's pretty much a coverage
Speaking
sack.
of great coverage, Abdullah gets an interception to seal the deal.
The replacement for Khalil Malone gets a interception clutch. That's going to be your ball game, as Adrian Barnes is going to be taking a knee
To win the Lions' first Super Bowl in franchise history.
Now, the Bengals were trying to get their first Super Bowl with Andy Dalton and Marvin Lewis, but
They just couldn't get it done against this full rookie squad. What a coaching job from Jim Caldwell, bringing all these undrafted rookie free agents to the NFL and winning a Super Bowl their first year.
yeah, obviously, I've said this in the past, Randy Washington is getting accused of stickum just because they think he's too unrealistic, but there you go. OJ McGrady is actually Super Bowl MVP, and we will have more information about that Randy Washington situation.
And that's an off-season story we will likely be covering. And there are your Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions, winning their first Super Bowl in franchise history. And we will see you guys in the off-season.